Alright, so here we are. We're going to be doing checkpoint. It's a supply raid. With a bunch of randoms on this one. I think this was my second or third map playing that night.
Stay alert.
Got it.
Starting out with my burst rifle. And I don't know why I always go right, but I always like to go to the right. Very seldom do I go left. Alright, now I notice that there's a guy up at the window ahead of me, so I'm going to just try to jump in here, grab the box, not be seen. Grab my health kit, do a little check here, make sure there's nobody coming in. Hop out through the window. See that there's a red dot there, so I'm headed backwards a little bit just to keep my guys' coverage. Very important supply raid that, you know, you're always with somebody or you have to back up. I do tend to get away from the group a little bit. I noticed that he took care of him, so I headed through here and I'm like, okay, I'll jump through the window. And as I'm jumping through the window, the guy behind me didn't see me. So I was like, oh, sweet, 2 free kills. And I downed this guy, get my damage bonus. I go to do my next guy, and I notice that this guy ahead of me steals my interrogation. So I was like, all right, time to turn on the mic and tell him, hey, don't steal my my executions. I'm sorry, I'm used to playing interrogation. So grab the box, get the contents in it. Usually when I get it bored, I check where I'm at, see if I can make one. Always the first item I make, and then smoke bombs, of course, always a useful thing, especially when you got a shiv. I notice that there's a guy ahead of me. He's walking up, so I'm going to try to pop a shot off here. I miss him, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't think he saw me, so I was like, I'll just try to go up and over. Element of surprise. And he didn't see me, so I shoot him a couple of times. Notice I run out of bullets, so I switch over to the revolver. And I'm not a steady shot with the revolver, but it packs a punch, so I like using it. Pull up here, notice there's a couple of people ahead of me, so I back off just a little bit, see where he's at. And I'm not a very often headshot type person. I like to go for the body, get the sure shot. But for him, I took the chance and I got it. I was like, wow. Then come to this guy, notice he's got armor on, so I try shooting him, and I notice I'm down to 2 bullets, so I try to hit him with my stick. But my luck had to run out a little bit there.
Watch my back.
Upgrade my gun, get enough bullets. And I'm like, okay, there's 2 over there. They should be able to handle 1 or 2 people. Come over here and notice there's 2 people. I'm like, alright, I'm going to jump through the window, see if I can get an angle. While I was trying to get an angle, I saw their name tag, so I was like, alright, they probably saw me. So I sat behind the door for just half a minute just to be like, don't want to get caught by surprise, and I know he's on his way, so I set up, get that execution out of the way, jump through the window. I get hit with a bat, and then I was like, oh crap, there's somebody behind me, so I quickly pressed the square, got him. Saw the blip, turned around, find out where he's at. Love using the sharp ears and agility perk, work really nice with each other. And this is my first commentary, so I hope that I'm not doing a horrible job, but if you guys have any hints or pointers, always glad to hear them. I run out and the guy with shotgun missed me, and I was able to burst him down.
Hold on, I can patch you up.
Revive this guy.
Lucky you got
You
my
know,
back.
like I said, I'm not used to being around my group a whole lot, so when I do get a chance to help out, I try to help out a little bit.
Keep an eye out.
My parts are starting to stack up a little bit, but I've got plenty of ammo, so I'm gonna let him be. Notice the guy runs in, I throw a smoke bomb, just try to create a distraction. And then I throw this smoke bomb out this one to distract, so I can also make my way around quietly. Again, that sharp ears agility, it works wonders. Move over, I notice there's a bomb to my left, and then I double check with my guys over there, make sure they're doing okay. Oh, guy didn't even see me, he starts running in, so I'm like, alright, take a free execution, shoot him in the butt. Always good to get bombs out of the way, especially for supply raid, because them things can down you, and if you're not around your teammates, you're screwed. Running low on bullets, so I'm like, alright, let's get some armor and get some bullets up. I'm like, alright, there's 3 of them over there. I like to flank a lot, so I pull a lot of flanking routes. My buddies will tell you I love to do flanks, because I'm good at it. Notice there was a couple people up ahead of me, so I try to get an angle on them. Start with the first one, I get him down. Didn't quite get the execution in. Then I noticed there's 2 more, so I'm like, alright, let's take a shot here. And then another guy popped up to the right. Lucky I got away from that Molotov. Usually I'd end up getting nailed by him. Take the execution out over there. Notice that there's 2 guys. I try to quickly get some bullets up, but before I could, as you can see, the machete is just deadly. I check where I sit at frequently, and I noticed I was starting to have a good round, so I just kept going with it. I'm like first on my team, and you know, I don't always have good matches like this. Usually I'm a pretty average person, you know, 8 to 11 downs with executions. And I noticed that I started behind all of them, so I just double checked my areas, and then I pulled the flank. As you can see, like I said earlier, I like to go on a flank, so that way we can cover both sides, try to trap them in, and I get one off the bat. I tried to jump out of the way. Noticed the guy in back, missed the headshot. A lot of guys, they'll like to shoot you and then try to take cover and then wait for you to pop your head out. And I knew he was trying that, so I tried a little bit different angle on it this time.
That's one down.
Got one down, so I was like, alright. And then I saw that my guy was coming up behind him, so I just kept him distracted. Saw that somebody came up behind him, so I worked on trying to get the downs. Ran out of ammo quickly by just 3 bullets, you know, just enough to get one good pop off. He revived him. So I'm like, alright, well, that other guy's going to probably get revived. Let's try to do the sneak attack over again. And I get one, and I'm surprised the other one didn't realize I was on top, and he got me a free shiv by jumping down in front of me. Or, not jumping down in front of me, going around in front of me. Sorry about that. Man, just having a wonderful match. Read up my ammo. Notice that he got down back there, so I know that there's at least one back there. 2 guys left on their team, so I was like, alright, let's get this guy out of the way, get one left. And then I noticed that the blip came up, and I noticed that was like, okay, he's upstairs, so I take the window route since I don't think he saw me. Continued through, and yeah, he didn't see me. Quickly got him, finished out the match, and I was like, holy cow. And that was a match of a lifetime. Thank you guys for watching.